Hello interwebs, welcome to the Adamant IT 150,000 subscriber special. This video was supposed to be the 100,000 subscriber special, and it was supposed to be quite a few months ago. However, I'm awful and I didn't get my act together and get this done. Now we're just about to tick over to 150,000 subscribers. It's probably closer to 149, but I think it's close enough. So the last time I spoke to everyone for a special was the 50,000 subscriber special, and that was in August 2020. And I said, I'm going to go and get a bigger shop. Well, here we are. I have the bigger shop now. Now, it's no secret to anyone who watches the channel, and definitely not to the people who are part of the Patreon or channel members who have seen the behind the scenes videos already. But obviously we've been in the new shop for a while now. But it took me a bit longer than I planned to actually get it into a state where I wanted to share it, quite frankly. There was decorating to be done, there was furnishing to be done, and even now there's still lots of little bits that I want to sort. But I think the shop is now in a state where I feel like it's more or less in line with what I originally envisioned when I wanted a bigger shop. So with that in mind, first of all, thank you to everyone who has been supporting the channel up to this point, whether you're just a viewer or whether you're one of the Patreon members, one of the YouTube members, whether you're one of my Twitch subscribers, or if you're just a regular old YouTube subscriber. And if you're not even any of those things, well, feel free to check out the channel and subscribe if you like what you see. Past that, I'm going to take you guys on a tour through the shop and show you how it's all laid out. Let's go and have a look. So as we come into the main room, which I call the showroom. And this entire room is more or less the size of the building of the old shop. So you can fit the old shop, the front room, the back room, the kitchen, the whole thing can all fit into this room. And this room is primarily for customer service. So I've got this bench here is one of my rigs, and basically just show PCs and PCs for sale, basically. And this place is designed to be comfy and look flash. So people can come in, they can look at the computers, we can talk about custom builds and stuff like that. And there is some plan for public internet access here at some point as well, as and when I get around to it. And then over here, we've also got the sofa area. And the sofa area, this wasn't part of my original seating plan. However, the opportunity for it came up, and I kind of wanted places for people to sit. So with the sofa area now, customers can come in and they've got somewhere to wait if I'm talking to someone else. And also more importantly, again, like with public internet access, I kind of want to make this not so much a bit of a hangout space, but also just if someone wants to come in and check their email in a sort of a bit of a quieter and calmer environment that's not a noisy coffee shop, they can come in here, public Wi-Fi, print some stuff, whatever. So not a service that I offer yet directly, but you know, now and then people come in, they're like, hey, I've got my laptop, have you got free Wi-Fi? And I'm like, sure thing, take a seat. And likewise, there's a table directly in front of me that you guys are sitting at the moment, where people can just sit at a table if that's more comfortable as well. At some point in the future, I kind of want to get a TV here, maybe have an Xbox or something like that, but we're thinking long term. There's lots of cool ideas that I can do with this space. Like I already invite my friends over on some weekends and we can hang out here and have a really cool gaming space. However, I don't know how much of that I want to get into, because trying to do that at the same time as doing computer repair and making videos, a bit more tricky. However, this is the front space. There's loads of potential. It's really tidy and it looks professional, which is what we want. Now, for the area that looks more pro-techy and more we do repairs, that's out the back. So let's go for a walk through to the workshop. So the workshop is the same size as this room all over again. So as we come through here, we've got workbench down the side here. This is mainly servicing and Windows update and stuff like that, mainly for laptops, although there is power cables for me to put iMacs up and things like that for just general stuff. We've got just tools along here, pen drives for all versions of Windows, macOS, all the rest of it up there. As we come through, we've got this 2-bench set out in here. This is the podcasting desk, or the live bench, or whatever we want to call it. And this is used for the Two Guys Talk Tech podcast on Saturdays, which is over on the second channel, linked in down below. And also, when I get more back into doing the review stuff, if I'm reviewing a computer case, I've got a nice big open desk where I can do nice big wide-angle shots on a tripod-mounted camera for shooting more formal video stuff, which there just wasn't space for in the old shop. So, coming through to the back benches here, the Lianli and everything. This is data recovery and backup and just hard drive transfer, that kind of thing. There's also more space for works in progress, iMacs, other stuff that I'm fixing. And then that leads round onto the main workbench here. And this is the main repair bench, or the electronics bench, or whatever you want to call it. And this is where all the main videos happen. So normally when I'm recording a video, you're seeing me sat at this table, you're looking through the bench cam straight down like that. I'm planning on making another video where I go into more detail about what is at this bench, how it's set up, and all of the tools that I use day to day. So stay tuned to see more of that. It's coming up soon. So that's the main two rooms. Now let's take a look out the back. Right, let's step through to the back room. So this is the storeroom, where it is filled from floor to ceiling with boxes. This is all the stuff that just doesn't really have a home in the workshop. Some of it's new, some of it's old, a lot of it needs to be thrown out. However, with all of this rack shelving, I've got room for it back here that I just did not have space to store in the old shop. Really good for all of the big chunky boxes, computer chassis, monitor boxes, stuff like that. All of this racking was originally going to be in the workshop for instant access to stuff. However, I ended up using that space for more countertop and just workspace, and so all the racking got relegated to this room instead. So let's have a look through to the kitchen next. So here we have the kitchen now, where we've got everything from running hot water, a premium that I didn't have in the old shop, to a fridge, as well as my coffee machine, kettle, and a microwave. All of which there was not room for in the old shop. So now I can actually do hot stuff and cooked meals in here for lunchtime, or just in the evening if I'm working late. The ultrasonic cleaner also lives in here, as well as the air compressor and the air dusting tools. So I can take stuff through the back door there to be cleaned out outside. And through the back door during the day, there's some really fantastic views of sunny rural Dorset as well. So that is the tour of the shop, and there's one more thing that I want to do in this video, and that is unbox this package from YouTube that has been sitting here for a long time waiting for me to open it. It's still sealed, I didn't cheat. So no prizes for guessing what this is. However, I'm going to make a big deal of it because that's what people do on their subscriber special videos, and this is probably the only one I'm going to get to do. So as I mentioned, I haven't opened this at all. I've been very patient. I've not had a single peek. So let's open this up. Oh, okay, there's a bit more packaging. Letter from Susan. From Susan.
Who is Lisa Sue?
That's staying in. Do you remember your first subscriber, or your 100th, or your 1000th subscriber? Chances are you do, and we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, fans stayed and their numbers increased because of your unique voice and the excitement of being part of a growing community that you established. We are thrilled to see the development of your community and are proud to honor your impressive milestone for reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know that your fans can't wait for you to engage and amaze them with more of your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your millionth subscriber, we may just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? Yours sincerely, Susan, CEO of YouTube. That's very nice. And I'm going to take it out of the plastic before I turn it round. There is the 100,000th subscriber silver play button. So, yeah. I don't know what to say, honestly. I know this has been sitting on the shelf waiting for me to open it for months now. I knew it was there, I knew exactly what was in the box, and I knew what it was going to be. However, actually looking at it for reals and going, I'm going to hang this on my wall in the front of the shop, and people will see it when they walk in and be like, you've got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube? And I'll be like, yeah. And that's kind of amazing, I think. So massive thank you to everyone. It goes without saying, a big thank you to everyone for making this possible. I still remember when it all started snowballing at the start of 2020, when the world was ending, in the before times, in the long, long ago. And the fact that we're coming out of all of that and we've still got a lot to do and a lot more videos to make, I'm kind of happy that I'm now actually making this video and looking at this while we're coming out of that. Thank you everyone for supporting the channel in all ways that it's possible to support the channel. Genuinely thank you. That's it. If you want to see more of the shop and how we got to this point, there are more behind the scenes videos that are available on the Patreon, and they're also available to YouTube members and also my Twitch subscribers as well. Otherwise, those videos will become public in the future, in the months following this video. And all of that will soon become visible so you guys can see how we got to this point. And I'll continue to try and make behind the scenes content of just interesting things that come up as we go forward from here. I'm still learning new things and I want to share all those things with you. So we'll be making more videos and I'll take you along the whole way as much as I can. Thanks a lot for everything, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.